everyone, how you doing? Another Christmas jumper, good isn't it? I just love Christmas and I love all the lights and it's that light and love that's reflected out of our houses and out into the street for all to, light the way for people along, as they're walking along. And I love all that about this time of year, because it's at the darkest time of year, isn't it? But it's when we have the most decorations in our houses, and I always like it. I always love that aspect, and it makes me think that that's why I chose the song that I'm about to do, because it doesn't matter how much darkness there is around you. You can always focus on the light, or it's like it doesn't matter. It's not what you see with your eyes that's important. It's not what you look at with your eyes that's important. It's what you see that's more important. And if you don't like what you see, then just shift your vision a bit and look more towards the light, because the light is always there. You just need to shift and find it. And this year, I guess for Christmas, we're all going to have to do a bit of that shifting, because Christmas isn't going to be the way we normally have it. But that doesn't mean to say it can't be a good Christmas. And also, one different Christmas doesn't mean to say you're never going to go back to having Christmas the way you wanted it. It's like I used to say to all my little cherubs when I worked in secondary school, that just because they were having a bad day didn't mean to say they were having a bad life. And some of the best days of your life haven't happened yet, and that's a thing to remember. So this song is for everyone who's having a bit of a tough time. Hopefully it'll get everyone up and dancing and joining in for a variety of reasons. And there are so many things that we have to survive. There's illness, there's long-term illness, there's even terminal illness. You have to survive the impact of that diagnosis and then move beyond it in order to make the most of the time you've got, so that you can live until you die. And so even then it's apt. And there's the mental health issues that come along and bite us on the bum. Sometimes it's like the world gangs up against us and sends... I try to take one day at a time, but every now and again, they all clump together and come and whack me. And everyone has days like that. But it's about just taking that deep breath and thinking it's just a bad day, not a bad life, and keeping going and seeing the light and love that surrounds you, and that is there. I'm just so blessed, really, to have such fantastic family and friends and neighbours, and to live in a community that cares. And I had a wonderful video from Alicia and Felix, a couple of children in the road after my last song. So this is for you too, okay? I hope you enjoy the singing and the dancing, and get everyone else going, get them joining in. And don't forget, love is what's with you in the room at Christmas. If you just stop opening your presents and listen, you remember that one. Okay, so here we go. I hope you all enjoy, and the best disco divas come out. First I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be packed to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Do you think I'd grumble? Do you think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not right. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Kept trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And then I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high and you see me, somebody new. I'm not that chained up little person still in love with you. And so you felt like dropping in and just expect me to be free. Well, now I'm saving all my love for someone who's loving me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to help me with goodbye? Think I'd crumble? Do you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, no, I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Oh, go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Think I'd crumble? Do you think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. I will survive. I hope that's cheered you all up. Oh, give my lungs a bit of a workout, didn't it? It's quite fast. And 20 years of running alongside this cancer diagnosis, and I'm still going. And 4 years since I had my bone marrow transplant, and I'm still going, and I'm still fighting graft versus host disease and all the other, like the problems with my lungs and all the other things I've got as a result of my cancer treatment. But you know what? I can still give light and love, and that's the most important thing. And I also know that in our street we sadly lost a couple of people, Pat and Jim, and their light lives on. It's like Banksy, the graffiti artist, says, when you die twice. The first time is when you physically die, the second time is when someone says your name for the last time. So we honour those that have gone before us and whose shoulders we stand on, because we learn so much from. So have a happy build up to Christmas, everyone. Advent is about the waiting, so all children, this is the time to practice your patience and your waiting. And I have it on very good authority that Santa Claus is an essential worker and will be out doing the deliveries as needed this year, and there's no problems with that. Just make sure that alongside the mince pie and the cake and the carrots that you leave out for the reindeer, maybe leave some hand sanitizer as well this year, because we all have to be careful, don't we? All right, lots of love, everyone. God bless.